Have you ever watched your child, especially your sweet left-handed one, struggle with writing the letters B and D? You gently correct them over and over, but the next day, it's like the confusion resets. It's not just frustrating, it's genuinely tough to watch as a parent. I've been there. And after trying all the usual tricks and tips, I discovered a few strategies that finally worked, not perfectly, but practically. Before we begin, let's take a look at some reasons why left-handed kids struggle with B and D. First, a little background to help you understand what's really happening. Most handwriting systems are designed with right-handed movement in mind, where kids naturally push the pencil from left to right. But for left-handed children, it's the opposite. They often have to pull or drag the pencil across the page just to see what they're writing. That pulling motion can make it harder to form letters correctly. So when your lefty writes a B, their hand might pull the pencil in a way that flips it into a D, and vice versa. It's not that they don't know the letters, they're just wired to move differently. Today, I'm sharing 3 simple and powerful steps that helped my own left-handed child stop mixing up B and D. Step 1. Try the hand trick. This method is both organic and effective. This is a classic, and it really works. Ask your child to hold up their left hand in a thumbs-up position, facing them. Now, look at that hand closely. Can you see it? It actually forms the shape of a lowercase b. Now take your right hand and gently trace over the shape. Start from the top of the thumb, that's the straight line, then curve around the hand to make the bubble part. Boom, there's your B. Now switch to the right hand and do the same. The shape of the D forms when you start with the bubble, like a doorknob, then draw the stick, the door. My son loved this. His hands suddenly became his writing guides. It was fun, it was tactile, and most importantly, it stuck. There's something magical about using natural, body-based methods. It's not just about memorizing letters, it's about feeling them. And hey, if you're finding this helpful, don't forget to tap that subscribe button. I've got more simple, real-life teaching hacks just like this coming your way. Step 2. Focus on letter movement, not just shape. One mistake many of us make is teaching letters like pictures. Just copy the shape. But for letters like B and D, that's not enough. This is because B and D can look so similar when you just focus on shapes. So instead, we focused on how each letter moves. Try saying it out loud as they write, for B, down the bat, around the ball. For D, around the doorknob, up the door. This helps your child learn the starting point, the direction, and the flow of each letter. Each letter became a little character with its own story and movement. This builds rhythm, direction, and memory all at once. And here's a simple cue that worked wonders for my son. His name is David, so I told him, D is for David, that's your special letter, and it always faces this way. That one line clicked, because the letter became his. It had meaning, it had identity. So, if your child's name starts with a B or D, or even if they love something that starts with those letters, try linking it as a memory cue. It works like magic when they feel that personal connection. Step 3. Make it fun with a crafty directional tool. This last tip combines everything: direction, motion, creativity, and it's super easy to make at home. Here's how to make a DIY B and D arrow tool. Grab a piece of craft paper. Cut it into a rectangle and fold it in half, making sure both sides match. On the open end, draw half a triangle, like an arrow tip using a ruler. Cut just halfway through that triangle shape. Open the paper slightly and place some double-sided tape inside the fold. Insert a pencil at the fold to act like a hinge. Press to seal the paper, leaving the pencil in place. Now you've got a rotating arrow. On the left pointing arrow, write a B. Turn it around on the right pointing arrow, write a D. Now your child can spin the arrow to match the direction and see clearly which way each letter should face. It's hands-on, visual, and confidence-boosting. So here's what you're teaching without realizing. These methods don't just help your child remember letter shapes. You're helping your child build muscle memory, strengthen left-right awareness, gain writing confidence, and most importantly, feel capable and proud. Want more help? I've put together a free printable toolkit to help your kid. You can download it straight from the video description below. If you found this helpful, give this video a like, hit subscribe, and share it with another parent who might be going through the same struggle. Let's keep learning natural, meaningful, and full of fun.